Hi, my name is Dan Blanc. I'm with Windows IT Pro magazine. Windows IT Pro recently selected Sherpa Software as a finalist for the Best of Tech Ed 2008 awards. Sherpa was selected because they have enhanced Mail Attender for Exchange across the history of the product. What had been a product used to delete emails and archive attachments has become a scalable content management tool that administrators worldwide can use to address problems of PST administration, policy enforcement, compliance, and storage. Mail Attender for Exchange is designed to meet the compliance and archiving requirements that companies face. The product also automates the scheduling of common policies across multiple information stores.
Hi, I'm Tom Ann. I'm from Sherpa Software. We're based out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We create and sell Exchange and Lotus Notes products. And I'd like to spend a little time telling you about our Exchange product today. Sherpa Software is based in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're a small but growing company. We have quite an extensive list of customers, actually quite a few of the Fortune 100 customers for that matter. And we're sort of a who's who of the email world. Everybody has email. In fact, one of the things I like to say is email's like death and taxes. It's something that you just have to have as a company. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And where you have email, it always needs management, and that's where Sherpa comes in. We covered the three main areas of email management, archiving, policy enforcement, and e-discovery. Three main products on the Exchange side in Sherpa are Mail Attender, which is a policy enforcement engine, Discovery Attender, which is an e-discovery tool, and Archive Attender, which is a small footprint product for archiving and for the small to mid-sized companies. Mail Attender is a policy engine. I actually call it a Swiss Army knife for Exchange. Essentially what you are allowed to do, or what you're able to do, is create policies that will search throughout your mailboxes, public folders, PST files, identify, qualify items, and then take action upon them. It could be to delete them, it could be to move them, to export them, to compress them, to take up less space. It's structured in such a way that it's generic, so it doesn't tie you into a one-size-fits-all approach when it comes to whatever type of policy action you're trying to form. We actually get compared to something like Mailbox Manager quite a bit, and where Mailbox Manager is a one-size-fits-all approach to policy enforcement, we allow a company to, as I like to say, have it their way. They're essentially able to craft their policy to enforce their retention policy or whatever it is they're trying to do in a much more customizable way. That may include reporting, it may be a cooperation with the user or the end user, so that they have a vested interest in what happens to their data as it expires. Discovery Attender is actually it's quite a popular product nowadays. It's a small footprint, easy to use product. In fact, it's designed for the paralegal in mind to be able to run through a sort of TurboTax interview process. You know, what am I looking for? I'm looking for keywords. Where am I looking for them? I'm looking for these mailboxes, PSTs, public folders. And they literally go through this wizard. At the end, it starts the process, looks through all these areas, generates one consistent result set. From there, the administrator or whoever it is that actually initiated the search is able to sift through the results, annotate things, organize them, decide what's pertinent, what's not, what's privileged, what's not, and then export that content for whoever was requesting the search. What's really appealing about this product is it's a low price, low entry point. It's not very expensive when compared to even talking to your lawyer, also compared to some of the other larger products which do similar things, but they have a much higher threshold, a much higher entry point for price. And it's in many ways a niche product. It's not it doesn't try to cover all kinds of facets of e-discovery. It does some things very well, and then in a lot of ways it actually can complement some of these larger solutions and make it easier to import only the relevant data. We also have an archiving product, which is Archive Attender. This product is actually designed for the small to mid-sized business. It is not a black box behemoth of a product designed to do everything, including your laundry, and so essentially what we provide is all of the software pieces necessary to make archiving happen. The administrator or the company provides the storage and some hardware to actually make the software run. From there, we essentially take the data out of Exchange, we store it on the file system, we index it, we make it recoverable from either the end user perspective or the administrator, depending on who's actually clicking the buttons to retrieve the data. Items in the Exchange mailboxes can then be stubbed if you wish, or if they're in PST files, they can be imported and moved, the stubs can be moved into mailboxes. It depends really on what you want to do as a company. That product is again designed as a low entry point for the small to mid-sized company who wants to get into the archiving inexpensively with 80% of the functionality of some of the larger solutions, but a third of the price. It's an excellent product for that, and that's actually had some traction this year as well. Well, thanks for spending a little time with me. I'd like to actually tell you if you'd like to try one of our products, you can log on at sherpasoftware.com, S-H-E-R-P-A, because a lot of folks actually don't know how to spell Sherpa. You can call our 800 number, 800-255-5155.